Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University.
Namaskar. Dear dancers, dear learners. Today we are here to discuss some important topics. We'll start with Nayak and Nayika Bhed. First we will discuss about Nayak and then we'll discuss about Nayika Bhed. Nayak means the central character, or maybe we call hero of the dance presentation. You would be wondering that why are we starting with Nayak rather than Nayikas? Because ladies first. Here the reason is different. Be it be Bharatnatyam Shastra, Dasharupa or any other maybe dance treatises. There is more focus on Nayikas. More types of Nayikas are discussed. Whether we agree to all of them or not, we approve all of them or not. But more focus is on Nayikas, that's heroines, central female characters. So first we shall discuss about Nayaks and then we will discuss about Nayika. When we talk about Nayak Bhed, it is very important to understand what is the definition of Nayaka. When we define Nayaka and Nayika, we'll have to understand Bhed means the types. Here Bhed means various types. Scholars have described, they have described many types of male and female, women and men, Nayak, Nayika Bhed. Characters depending on their nature and situation. Now you see, when we discuss about the variation is also in various ways. It is related to age, related to nature, related to the condition. So various types are there. Many scholars of aesthetics and poets have described Nayak Nayika Bhed as their favorite subject, while some of them disapprove or slightly disagree also. But most of the time, it is really one of the favorite topics, the thrust areas of aesthetics, scholars related to aesthetics or maybe dancers or maybe dance teachers, gurus. According to Rasa Nishpatti, creating Rasa, we discussed last time, Nayak and Nayika, they are very important. Why? Because they become Alamban Vibhav for the subject. So whatever emotions are being created, being communicated, the Alamban, the tool, the medium, Nayak, Nayika, they become the medium to main person. They will be communicating it. So for the students of dance, it becomes necessary to have the knowledge of Nayak, Nayika Bhed. As in dance, in many items or maybe bandishes of Abhinaya, mainly about the Abhinaya, the situation is related to either with Nayak or Nayika. And hence, to create particular rasa related to the theme, every dancer should understand, they should have the knowledge of the Nayak or Nayika Bhed depending on the condition or situation. Thus, it is a very important subject for every dancer. The earliest references regarding the Nayak Nayika Bhed is found generally in Bharat's Natya Shastra. Then it is followed by some authentic works, for example, Dhananjay's Dasharupa. Later, many scholars have discussed it in detail, considering its importance in dance and dramatics. Nayaka, according to Acharya Vishwanath Kaviraj, a person who is scholar, donor, courteous, having good manners, rich, handsome, lovable to all the female characters. That's the Nayikas. This is what Acharya defines. The person should be enthusiastic, Nayak should be sharp, smart, and very sober person, very sober man. So these are the general qualities. They are known as Nayaka. He should have all the sattvic qualities of a Nayak according to Acharya Dhananjay. A Nayak should have 8 sattvic qualities like Shobha, Vilasa, Madhurya, Gambhirya, Sthairya or Dhairya, Tej, Lalita, Audarya. Now, one by one we will understand. These are Sanskrit words. My dear learners, keep one thing in your mind, that it is not always possible to have exact English translation or version of Sanskrit words because they come from different culture. Let us try to understand first word Shobha. A Nayak having qualities like bravery, cleverness, truth, enthusiasm, etc., they come under this category. He understands others' feelings, hates ill thoughts, ill intentions, and tries to compete with a person of a high quality, known as Shobha Nayak. Second is Vilasa. Here, Vilasa does not mean engrossed in physical or bodily or to worldly pleasure. So try to understand. Vilasa here is a Nayak that keeps patience in any types of situation. He walks with slow and graceful steps like a lion. He keeps a gentle smile on his face while talking, and such Nayak, they come under this category. Madhurya. A Nayak who does not get panic or not afraid of any adverse or unfavorable situation. Madhurya Nayak, he speaks also, sweet language. His behavior is appeasing, appealing, sweet, very soft. Gambhirya. A Nayak who does not show his feelings like fear, grief, humor, etc. A little bit more serious kind of a hero or Nayaka, central male character, who keeps himself aloof, comparatively a little introvert, a little maintaining distance. They are Gambhirya Nayak. He does not get affected in any situation. Then comes Sthairya. It comes from the word sthiraha, Sthairya. That's a dhairya. A Nayak firmly stands against many obstacles and faces them bravely. He is called Sthairya Nayak. Then comes Teja. We call it Teja. A Nayak does not bear any ill treatment or insult and reacts immediately, is known as Tejasvi Nayaka, Teja Nayaka. Then comes Lalita. In dance, how can one forget that Lalitya or Lalita as a nature? A Nayak who is conscious about his dressing, having very natural sweetness while talking to, behaving with people, and has a little more loveful, joyous gestures, as known as Lalita quality. Now, when we talk about Audarya, that comes from word Audarya, Udarta. A Nayak who donates with good words and will, is a gesture of donation, helping. So a Nayak who donates with good words and will, he considers his enemies and friends equal, is called as Audarya Nayak. He is a truthful and honest person, very transparent, equally behaving with everybody. According to attitude and behavior, the Nayaks are classified in 4 categories, which are very important. And now we will discuss those 4 types of Nayaka. We discussed the qualities of Nayaka. Now we are discussing about the types of Nayaka. First is Dhirodatta. Now you see, pay attention. If you know a little Sanskrit or maybe Hindi also, you will be able to understand the meanings of those words. Dhirodatta. Dhirodatta, that's the second. Dhir Lalita, third. And Dhir Prashanta, that's 4. Now, one by one, we will discuss and try to understand all of them. First is Dhirodatta, a Nayak good in nature, flawless, forgiving, reserved, steady in any situation, very firm, modest, and calm, is known as Dhirodatta. Dhirodatta Nayak, the best example of this Dhirodatta type of Nayak is Lord Rama. Sri Rama was balanced in both the situation, like on his throne ceremony when he is to be declared as king, and the very next moment at the time of announcement of his Vanvasa for 14 years, he was equal, no change in feeling, no change in behavior, no change in gesture. That's Dhirodatta. Next is Dhirodatta. Dhirodatta, Dhirodatta, Uddata, Uddata. This type of Nayak is proud, jealous, fast, dishonest, and very cunning and a little bit Mayavi also, very mysterious, negatively mysterious and mischievous. He uses his supernatural power to hurt others. The example of these types are Ravana, Kansa, Maricha. They are Dhirodatta Nayaka. Next is Dhira Lalita, one of the most favorite Nayaka of all artists, dancers, and Kalakara, because Lalita is associated with Dhira. Dhira Lalita, this type of Nayak is calm, comfortable, joyous, soft hearted, and interested in arts like dance, music, everywhere. In old treatises, when we talk about Sri Krishna and King Udayana, they are considered as Dhira Lalita Nayaka. And that's why, if we have a glance over dances, Indian classical dances span India. Obviously, with Kathak also, their main Nayaka is most of the time Sri Krishna, Lord Krishna. Yes, and coming to the last is Dheer Prashanta. This type of Nayak is satisfied with all the respects. He does not have any kind of desire, even in poverty. Very balanced, saintly attitude. Scholars, Brahmins, Rishis, etc. come under this type of Nayaka category because they possess the sattvic qualities. Sudama is also considered as this type of Nayaka. But my dear learners, one thing keep in mind. When it talks about Brahmins or Rishis or saints, it is not about the caste or creed, it is about the qualities. So when we talk about a Rishi, it doesn't mean that a person wearing saffron clothes all the time. When we call about Brahmin, it doesn't mean that a person always wearing the jino. It is more about the qualities, the profession associated with. I'm sure today you had a glance, you had a little bit understanding of Nayaka, what is Nayaka, what are the qualities of Nayaka, and what are the types of Nayaka as per their behavior, their lifestyle, their attitude in certain situations, etc. In next session, we'll move further in Nayaka and Nayika Bheda. Thank you very much. Wish you very happy learning.
स्वाध्यायः